What's up YouTube, and welcome to a new YouTube video. And this video is going to be a little bit all over the place because I didn't really film much this week because it was a very busy week. And then I thought by myself, alright, I'm going to film my leg day. But then the day I had my leg day was also very hectic because it was the opening of Fit Kitchen or supplement store. And it was also the first edition of the Meat and Muscle Night, so the event where athletes and people that are into sports and into fitness and into bodybuilding are coming together to just talk and share experiences and train together and just have a great time together. So that was a very nice first edition, very good experience. But it was a busy week because we had to finish everything to get it ready on time. So on that day it was very busy, so I did my leg day, but I made it shorter, so I had to skip a couple of exercises, and I forgot to film the exercises that I did. I have some clips, so I will show you them later in the video. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to talk you through my blood test results and give you some insights into my blood test results. I'm also going to show you a little bit of the training that I did and give you some tips and tricks there. And then I'm going to do a quick apartment tour. And I figured that will be a nice video today. Some bits here and there of different stuff. And I said in the last video or 2 videos ago, the update I did, that I would show my apartment. So that's what I'm going to do. So enjoy the video, sit back, relax, and I hope you get something out of it. Let's go. So, first of all, my blood test results. The first thing I really want to say is that getting a regular blood testing is very important when you're into bodybuilding and even when you're just trying to be healthy. Of course, when you're just trying to be a healthy individual, you don't have to get your blood drawn every 3 to 4 months. I would suggest once a year or twice a year is good enough for most people. But when you're putting your body under a lot of stress because of bodybuilding, because of the supplements we use, because of the training we do, the lifestyle we live, I recommend everybody to at least get a blood test like every 4 months, maybe. Depends on which level you're bodybuilding as well, what kind of supplements you use and which approach you have, of course. I would rather have my blood drawn too much and just be sure that I'm healthy and okay, then just think like, oh, everything will be okay, there's nothing wrong, I feel fine, and then find out there's something wrong. So just get your blood tests done regularly when you're into bodybuilding. If you can pay to bodybuild and do all the things bodybuilders do, you can also pay a blood test. And maybe a useful tip, let me say it this way. At first, the first blood test I did was at a private clinic in Maastricht, and I ordered a package online. They deliver it at home. You take the package to the private clinic, and they draw your blood, and you get the results just through your mail. So that was a very easy way to do it, and you can also choose which panels you want to get drawn and stuff like that. So that was very interesting, but it was very expensive. The first time I think I paid like 190 euros or something like that. So that was very expensive. And if you do that once a year, it's quite okay. But if you do that every 3 or 4 months to get your blood checked, that's a lot of money each year. So then I started searching for cheaper ways to do it, basically. And I found out that certain doctors, sports doctors specifically, just also draw your blood and the panels you need. So I just showed them the results from the private clinic I went at first. And I said to the doc, yeah, this is what I need. Can you help me out with this? He said, yeah, of course, no problem. So now I can just go to a doctor. I just pay my 7 euros or whatever it is, and I get my blood results. And it's a lot of blood that I have to get drawn, like 6 tubes or something like that, to know everything I need to know. But it's very, very, very cheap. And if you can't pay €7 every 3 months to get your blood drawn, I don't know what you're doing. So that's a little tip. So right now I get my blood checked regularly, just with the doctor, and I'm going to talk you through my results. I'm just going to talk you through my results and give you maybe some useful tips and some feedback on what I am going to do to basically improve my blood results, because they weren't bad. But of course, like I said, when you're bodybuilding, when you're using certain supplements, your blood results can get skewed a little bit, and you have to deal with that. You have to basically accept that, because it's always going to be that way in most cases. So I have my blood results right here. I'm not going to show you them, because it's way too complicated for most people, and yeah, some things just aren't useful for you to know. So let me just point out some things that I thought, and me and my coach thought deserved a mention. So first thing is hematocrit. Hematocrit is quite high. The upper range is 49.3, and my hematocrit was like 52.5. But it's always been very high, even before I started bodybuilding and started using supplements. So that's not really something to worry about, but I don't want to see that go higher. I also talked about it with my coach, and we don't want it to go higher. So that's why we're introducing certain supplements, or increasing the dose of certain supplements to hopefully keep it there or even lower it. Then we've got our, let me check, that's all okay, vitamins, minerals. Then we've got our kidneys. Kidneys are perfectly fine. Everything's okay over there, so nothing to worry about. Then we got electrolytes, also all okay. Then we got our lipids, so stuff like cholesterol. And when you're using certain supplements, and when you're bodybuilding, cholesterol can get skewed quite a bit. And there's no way around it. You just have to accept that. But they aren't super far out of range, so that's basically nothing to worry about. I know my diet's very, very healthy. I almost never have cheat meals anymore, and when I do have some off-plan meals, it's stuff like sushi or pasta or some cleaner stuff, so to speak. But yeah, my diet is healthy, so cholesterol is balanced that way, so nothing to worry about. Then the only thing we wanted to attack a little bit is the liver, because liver ratios got skewed quite a little bit. So we're going to give the liver some rest in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to finish this push phase until December. Then I'm going to give my body a little bit of rest before we start prep. But I'll talk to you about that when that phase happens. Because liver values also nothing too crazy, but they are out of range. And that's what we want to fix before we start prep. Because when you start prep, you put your body through a lot of stress, a lot more stress than when you're just bulking and are in surplus and that kind of stuff. So liver is something we need to attack. Then all the rest was quite okay. You can see my T4. You can see my T4 is quite high. So the upper limit is 24 and my T4 is 23.3. That's basically your metabolism. So that's also the reason why I have to eat so much and why I burn a lot of calories. And all the rest is quite okay, so nothing to worry about. So Again, just to remind you how important it is to get your blood tested regularly. And just as a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert in blood results or blood tests or any of this kind of stuff. I just wanted to show you my blood results, show you some stuff that I think is mentionable, and just want to let you know that getting your health checked and keeping your health in check is very important. So if you've got any questions, you can send me a DM. I will try to help you out as good as I can with my own experience, my experience with clients, and the knowledge that I have at this moment. But again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, so don't take any advice from this video. But yeah, that's my update on my blood results. Nothing too crazy, nothing to really worry about, but things that we have to keep an eye on and things that we have to get in check before we start prep. So that's what we're going to do, and I will keep you up to date about that. Let's move on to the training part. Alright, so like I promised, a quick apartment tour. I'm not going to give you an explanation because it speaks for itself. So I'll just roll a quick clip, a little edit, and yeah, and then you can see where I live and where I spend my days. So enjoy. That was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I know it was a little bit random, a little all over the place, but I still think you can get something out of it. Maybe maybe just a tip here and there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to film a little bit more next week. I have some changes to the plan, to my diet, to my training, so I'm going to show you those. And tomorrow is leg day, so I'll try to film my leg day tomorrow so you can see a full leg day. It's the same leg day as I did in the previous clip. So yeah, I'm going to try to show you the full leg day, and I hope you will enjoy that. So thanks again for liking, subscribing, and following my YouTube videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. It's Olympia weekend right now, so Ronaldo's coming over. We're going to watch the finals of the Olympia. Already watched the pre-judging and the press conference, so it's a very, very exciting weekend. Maybe I'll show you some clips of that in the next video, but I'll see about that. We're just going to enjoy the night. So thanks again, and see you later.